Hello everyone, welcome you all and I hope you are all doing well. So this is the Gauss sir. So now continue our discussion with the quadratic equation. So in the previous video we have solved this. Okay, so x value, how to find the roots, how to develop the formula, and what is alpha plus beta, all we have seen in the previous video. So this is the foundation, it is the most basic fundamental of the quadratic equation. Okay, if you haven't watched this video, I will give the description, in the description, the video link. Please go watch, because it is the foundation of quadratic equation. Then you can understand this topic. Okay, so now in this topic we are discussing about the nature of the root. Nature of the root means, see here, already we know alpha beta are the roots. Nature means what? How the roots are, whether the roots are real, whether the roots are imaginary, whether the roots are equal. How can we say? So we are going to see in this video with the JEE problems. We will solve some JEE problems also on this topic, nature of the roots. Okay, now if a square plus bx plus c equals to 0 is a quadratic equation and alpha beta are the root of this equation, then this b square minus 4ac, b square minus 4ac is called the discriminant of the quadratic equation, and it is denoted like this. Okay, delta, or you can pronounce delta also, or discriminant also, your wish. So discriminant is nothing but what? B square minus 4ac. Always remember one thing, it is very important in the quadratic equation. Next step, first step this. Now we are moving towards the, from the beginning we are going to the advanced level in the quadratic equation. This is our first step, this is our second step. Okay, we should know first, we should familiar with alpha, what is alpha beta product sum, that all. Okay, now here nature of the roots means discriminant. What is discriminant? B square minus 4ac equal to 0. Okay sir, and depending upon this value only we will see the nature of the roots. Means what? Suppose we got first case, if we got b square minus 4ac value, what is b? It is nothing but the coefficient of x. What is a coefficient of x square? C is the constant. Okay, if you do substitute here, if you got the value which is equal to 0, if b square minus 4 is equal to 0, we say roots are real and equal. Real and equal means both roots will be same, like 3 3, 4 4, minus 1 minus 1. In which case we will get that if discriminant, this value is equal to 0, then only we will get the roots real. Real means we won't get imaginary, iota will be not there. You get the real from minus infinity to plus infinity. We can get any number and that will be equal. Real root and it will be equal root, like 3 3, 4 4, minus 1 minus 1, like that we will get. Okay, now second case, if this value b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, okay, greater than 0, if it equal to 0, roots are real and equal. If greater than 0, then roots are real and unequal, or some book we call as distinct also. Distinct means both are not same, alpha beta are not same. Here alpha beta are same at discriminant equal to 0. If discriminant greater than 0, alpha beta are not same, but they are real numbers. Means we will get negative number, positive number, anything we will get, but not the imaginary. Okay, the third case, discriminant b square minus 4ac is less than 0. We got this value less than 0, then roots are imaginary. Roots are imaginary. So there are only the three cases. Based on these three cases only we will solve the problem. They will say roots are real, find the value of something, they'll ask like that. So we should know when the roots will be real and equal, when the roots will only real not equal, when the roots are imaginary, depending upon this b square minus 4 value. I think now you understood. Now let us see some JEE question on this topic. Now we will see this, start from this simple question. What is given? The nature of the roots. Now they are given a quadratic equation and they are asking what is the nature of the root. So from that, what is a? A is nothing but 2, b is nothing but 1, which is the coefficient of x, c is the constant, which is 6. Now find the discriminant. What is the discriminant? B square minus 4ac. What is b? 1 square minus 4, 2 into 6. 1 minus 4 to the 8, 8 6 are 48, which is equals to minus 47. I am getting negative value which is less than 0. If this value, discriminant value, is less than 0, then how the roots are? Roots are imaginary. Roots are imaginary. They are not asked us to find the roots, but they are asked us just the nature of the roots. What is the nature of these roots? Roots are imaginary. How can I say it is imaginary? Because we got the discriminant value as less than 0. With that case, we can say roots are imaginary. Now let us take next question. Now let us see the next question. What is given? If the roots of this equation are equal, then value of m, means the root of this equation are equal, they are saying. So we need to find the value of m. So if you look here, it is not in the standard quadratic equation. First I will convert in the standard quadratic equation. How? See here, multiply, what you get? Minus 15 minus 2mx plus 8m, which is equal to what? 0. So this can be written as x square minus 2mx plus 8m minus 15, which is equal to what? 0. So this is in our standard quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now what is telling? Roots are equal. When you say roots are equal, first case discriminant should be equal to 0. Means what? Discriminant is equal to 0, then only we can say the roots alpha beta, the both root of this equation are equal. So first find the discriminant. What is discriminant? B square minus 4ac should be equal to 0. What is b? B is nothing but here minus 2m square minus 4 into a here is 1, c is 8m minus 15, which is equal to 0. I get 4m square minus 4 8s are 32m minus into 2 minus plus 15 4s are 4 5s are 20, 460 I get, which is equal to 0. Can I take 4 common? What I get? M square minus 8m plus what you get? 4 ones are 4, 4 on the 4 5s are 20, so which is equal to 0. I get m square minus 8m plus 15 equal to 0. Now I need to find the value of m. Okay, how to find this? So can I factorize this? So what I get? You can factorize or you can use that formula also. So I'm using the factorization method. M square, this 8m can be written as, and 15 is 5 3s are 15. So I can write 3m minus 5m plus 15, which is equal to 0. Take m common, m minus 3. From here take minus 5 common, m minus 3, which is equal to 0. From where can I take m minus 3 and m minus 5, which is equal to 0. Here m minus 3 equal to 0 and m minus 5 equal to 0. We get m equal to 3 and from m equal to 5. So we got the value on this based on the discriminant equal to 0 if roots are real. Now let us take another JEE question. Now let us see this JEE question. What is given? If the root of the quadratic equation, so quadratic equation has given, so two roots are there, alpha beta, and saying that the roots are real. Okay, the roots are real. If the roots are real, then the least value of a they are asking. Okay, roots are again real. So when the roots are real, see two cases are there when the roots are real. First case, when the discriminant is equal to 0. When the discriminant is equal to 0, then the roots are real and equal. Real, it is telling only real. So at that case, all the roots are real. Second, if discriminant is greater than 0, the discriminant is greater than 0, then the roots are real and distinct. Okay, so we have to consider both cases here because they are mentioned real only. They have not mentioned real and equal. They did mention real and distinct. Only they have mentioned real, so we have to take two cases. By clumping two cases, can I write? It should be discriminant should be greater than or equal to 0. In this case only we will get the roots are real. Okay, now discriminant, what is discriminant? That is nothing but b square minus 4ac should be greater than or equal to 0. Now right here, what is b? Already is in the quadratic standard form. Write down what is b. That is minus 4 square 4 into a into minus log c is here or minus log a to the base 3 should be greater than or equal to 0. So 16 minus into minus will be plus 4 log a to the base 3 with greater than or equal to 0. Take 4 common, what you get? 4 plus log greater than or equal to 0. Okay, taken 4 common and set that side equal to 0. Send this 4 that side, what will become? Log greater than or equal to minus 4. Now shift here. Base is here 3. If we go that side, means already we know what, how we'll write like this. A is equal to A is greater than or equal to 3 to the power of minus 4. Okay, this 3 will come here and this minus 4 will go in its power. So a is greater than or equal to 1 by 3 to the power of 4. 1 to the 3 power 4 means 81 will get. So that is 1 by 81. So they are asking, see, a value can be greater than or equal to 1 by 81. But they are asking us what least value. What is a least value? Least value is nothing but 1 by 81 only. So option B is correct for this question. Okay. Now let us see one more JEE question. Now let us see this problem. If A, B, C are real, the root of this quadratic equation are real and equal, then the progression in which A, B, C lies. They are asking the progression in which this A, B, C lies. Okay. So now what I will do here, see, first we will multiply and make in the standard form what I get. See, let us see what we'll get. A square x square multiplying plus B square x square. Here what I get, minus 2abx. Next minus 2bcx. Here what we have, plus b square plus c square, which is equal to 0. Now see, one pattern is forming. Look here, a square x square can write like this, minus 2abx, this plus b square. Now this plus b square x square minus 2bcx plus c square, which is equal to 0. Now if you look here, we are getting one formula, a square minus 2ab plus b square, nothing but a minus b whole square. What is a? A is nothing but ax, b is nothing but b only. So can I write like this, ax minus b whole square, a square minus 2ab plus b square. Here plus is there. Similarly here also, can I write like this, bx minus c whole square, which is equal to 0, a square minus 2ab plus b square. If you expand this, you will get this only. Now what is telling this plus this equal to 0, can I write like this, ax minus b whole square is equal to 0 and bx minus c whole square equal to 0. From that can I write ax equal to b and x equal to b by a. Can I write like this? From here can I write bx equal to c, x equal to c by b. This also x, this also x. Can I equate both? So what I get, b by a is equal to c by b. Correct? B by a, I'm equating this two. Why? Because this also x, this also x. So cross multiply, what you get, b into b, b square equal to ac. So b square equal to ac. If a, b, c are three terms, then the square of middle is equal to the product of one and third. Is in which condition? This is in GP. This comes under geometric progression. So we can say here A, B, C in the geometric progression. I hope you like this video. So I will end the this topic, nature of the roots. So in next video we will see the relationship between the roots and the coefficients. Thank you.